Thank you for everyone who's here. My name is Sean Maher. I'm the Communications Director in the City Administrator's Office at the City of Oakland, serving our community along with all the folks who are here. We are grateful to be able to share this progress. We're obviously also heartbroken by what brings us here. So we are just grateful to have everyone here to be part of it. With that, thank you all for being here. I will hand it over to Oakland's Mayor, Barbara Lee.
First of all, thank you so much for coming today for the groundbreaking of the Lakeshore Safety Project. We're here, though, first of all, to honor and to remember 4-year-old Maia, whose life was tragically taken at this very location while riding on the back of her father's bike when a driver opened the car door into the bike lane. And to Maia's family, our love, our prayers, our condolences, our hearts continue to go out to you for the loss of this beautiful young girl. Before I continue, let me just acknowledge everyone who made this moment possible. Of course, Maia's family for their steadfast advocacy, Councilmember Charlene Wong and the Oakland City Council for their support, of course, Director Josh Rowan and our incredible OakDOT team, our wonderful city staff who brought this project to life, and community organizations like Bike East Bay who work tirelessly, and I mean tirelessly, to keep these issues front and center. This project is coming again to life as a result of concerns naturally about our public safety. Too many of our residents are killed or injured while biking or walking on our streets. That's unacceptable in a city that cares about all of its people. And so I'm grateful to Oakland voters for passing Measure U in, I believe it was 2022, which made street safety projects like this possible. And I'm so proud of OakDOT, the team who are improving our streets and sidewalks every single day and making our transportation network accessible and safe for everyone. And so today, yes, we break ground not just on infrastructure, but also on a promise that Maia's memory, her memory, will protect other families and other children. That's the Oakland that we're building together, where every person can travel safely through our city. I want to thank you again for all of you for being here, and thank you for your support for the family. God bless.
So from Supervisor Bass, our deepest desire for our beloved Oakland is that everyone feels safe and our children are able to thrive and realize their dreams. Losing Maia Correia was a heartbreaking tragedy. Like so many of you, her death hit me in my gut as a mother and as someone who bikes down Lakeshore. My staff, Deborah Israel, and I met with Maia's grandparents and aunt. We felt their intense grief as they mourned Maia, and we were also struck by their strong desire and commitment to turn tragedy into action and meaning, to advocate for safer streets so that no other family has to feel the pain they endure. New safety signs were not enough. Paving Lakeshore in 2027 was too late. I urged the former mayor, city administrator Justin Johnson, and former OakDOT director Fred Kelly to meet with Maia's family. I am grateful that each of them met and listened to their concerns and ideas. The family's advocacy with all of us sparked action. Thank you, Oakland and OakDOT, for finding a way to pave Lakeshore 2 years early and add street safety measures and protected bike lanes. Thank you for the community engagement you've done leading up to this groundbreaking. Thank you, Interim District 2 Council Member Rebecca Kaplan, Deborah Israel, and D2 staff for making sure this Lakeshore Safety Project secured the remaining funding and for following through on naming the Lakeshore Bikeway after Maia. Appreciation to Oakland's Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, Bike East Bay, Traffic Violence Rapid Response, and many others for your ongoing advocacy, including partnering with me to develop and pass Measure U, which ensures local funding for street safety. Most importantly, thank you to Maia's family for your advocacy and persistence. I look forward to safely biking along Maia Correia Memorial Bikeway soon.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to thank Maia's family, Haida, Sheila, and Reka. I had the pleasure of getting to know them while on the campaign trail, actually, for this district, and I think their resilience and their strength is absolutely remarkable. The fact that they turned, this tragedy and they continued to press on to advocate. Some of the folks know that it was actually, I also experienced my own traffic violence event here at this same intersection that got me start looking into Oakland safety policies, actually. And I know I'm not the only one. And Maia was not the only one. And so the fact that you all have done this incredible advocacy means that so many of the residents including those who don't drive cars, because there's many of us who don't. I am one of those, and I know the challenges of getting around in the city without a car. Lake Merritt, furthermore, is a jewel of our town. It needs to be something that is truly accessible by biking, by foot, and I'm proud that this is another step to making sure that Lake Merritt is a true bike and pedestrian, a place that we can call home. Furthermore, we can all see that based off of Oakland's weather, that we can be a true bike city. We really can. But we're not going to get there when we address things with paint alone. What we saw with Maia's story is that paint alone is not protection. And if we want to have a bike city here in Oakland and to have a more sustainable and safer way of transportation here, we need protected bike lanes. And I want to thank my predecessors, council members, now Supervisor Nikki Fortunato Bass, Councilmember Kaplan, for other prior work in order to ensure that this project would be moving forward. And I also want to give my appreciation for the bike advocates in this community, Bike East Bay, Traffic Violence Rapid Response, for your continual awareness, a raising of awareness around the needs to improve our streets. Thank you, and I hope that we can move towards more of these moments where we see more and more bike lanes open up across the city. Thank you, everyone.
This is a bittersweet time. I actually want to do two things today. First of all, would all the OokDOT folks raise your hands? Everyone here from the department. They really, this part is important with the story that I'm going to tell. It's the behind the scenes stuff that the public doesn't get to see, but I believe it was in December, that I sat in a coffee shop with Haida and Sheila and said, I don't think we're gonna get this project built. We don't have any money. And the team came up with a plan, and there's one person who's, haven't seen here today, but Rebecca Kaplan really helped us figure out the financial aspects of this. And we developed a game plan that we thought this might just work. And here we stand today. And so I don't really want to say much more than that, because 6 months ago, we were worried this project wasn't going to make it. Here we are today. And I think it's more appropriate to bring Haida and Sheila up and let you all share from your perspective. And I want to turn the microphone over to you.
I've struggled with what to say today. As momentous as this groundbreaking is, especially for me and my mom, who worked to see this project through, it's also a painful reminder of who our family has lost. You'll never expect that phone call on a Monday morning, your sister's voice, panicked, asking you to call 911 because your niece is no longer responsive. You never expect the doctors to say she won't be coming home. You don't plan a service for a vibrant little girl who should have had her whole life ahead of her. You don't anticipate having your world flipped upside down forever, changed by grief that you carry with you every single day. while still trying to hold it together for all those around you. But as I've come to find out, we're not alone. We're now part of a community of people who know this pain intimately, who live with it every day. There are more of us in Oakland than I could have ever imagined, families shattered by traffic violence. Just this year, I've mourned for Michael Burroway, Marvin Boomer, and Rose Banks. All victims of preventable crashes, all lives cut short, all losses their families should have never had to endure. That's what makes standing here today so profound. This is a huge step for Oakland towards building safer streets, and yet my heart stays focused on the work ahead. The work to ensure that our entire city is protected, not just by the lake, not just in downtown, but in West Oakland and East Oakland, in all of our communities, because even one traffic death is one too many. I've had the privilege of growing up in Oakland, and now I've made the choice to stay and build my life here, and I love this city. And while I know there is so much to still be done, I also want to recognize what has already been accomplished and the many people who worked behind the scenes to make it happen. While there was a paving plan set for 2027, it didn't include a protected bike lane, and it was not this robust. The project moved forward nearly 2 years ahead of schedule, and that's not small. That's the result of people who heard Maia's story and jumped into action, people who said, "Not here, not again." And to each and every one of you, thank you. Thank you for listening to our family, for holding us in your thoughts as you've done this work, and for showing us such compassion through each and every step of this process. And while this is a heavy legacy for a 4-year-old to carry, thank you for allowing Maia to bring something beautiful to Oakland. Through this work, her spirit will live on in hope, in action, and in safer streets for others.
Hi, I'm Heidi Ghaffari, and I'm Maia's grandmother. Before I talk about Maia, I want to thank quite a few people. I want to first thank former council president and current county supervisor Nikki Bass and her constituent liaison for District 2, Deborah Israel. I met Deborah at Maia's vigil. She has been my friend, advocate, voice, and supporter during the past 2 rocky, painful years. She listened to me crying, ranting and raving, and shouting from happiness on the phone, always with kindness and sincere, calming words. Supervisor Bass understood and felt our pain. She guided and helped us to get to the right people in the city and got us to where we are today. I owe this to the 2 of them. Thank you for your support and compassion. I'm also grateful to Josh Rowan. Someplace here. Oh, there we go. Megan Wire and the great team of designers and others involved in the bike path. To name a few, Jason, that I see him over there, Jason Patton, Charlie Ream, and Sarah Fine. They made this day a reality. Josh, I am so happy you moved from Atlanta here. Your compassion and can-do attitude is a breath of fresh air for City of Oakland. Thank you. Last but not least, we owe, as a family, our sincere thanks to the guidance and support we have received from Traffic Violence Rapid Response, a great group of volunteers that work every day to make Oakland safer for pedestrians and bikers. And to, of course, Bike East Bay, a great not-for-profit organization that advocates for safe streets and thriving communities where people come first. They have shown us how to be powerful and respectful advocates for transportation safety. Now back to what we are here for. We lost Maia 23 years ago 3 months ago. I wish it was years. She and her dad were biking in literally this unprotected bike lane on a Sunday afternoon when a park driver opened the car door and hit them a block down this road. Maia passed 6 days later from intracranial hemorrhaging. Maia lived in this world exactly for 4 years, 2 months, and 1 week. But she continues to live in our hearts every day and for always. Our beautiful, joyful, excitable little girl was always in a hurry. She was in a hurry to come into this world. We barely made it to the hospital. Mom can say that. And she was in a hurry to get out. But her impact has been tremendous. Maia befriends everyone, regardless of their age, and is full of fun. She has great imagination. She is mesmerized by the moon, easily gets excited, and leaps into your arms when she sees you coming. Maia knows what she wants to eat, drink, and wear. As a baby, she refused to take a bottle. She stayed hungry without much complaining until Mom got home from work. Sorry. She's not much of an eater, but the little bit of food that she eats, she has to approve of its appearance. I am very sure that she would have been an interior designer like her mom. While she does not like food, she loves anything chocolate. Chocolate milk, chocolate balls, what she called Linder chocolate, chocolate cookies, chocolate donuts, and ice cream with sprinkles on them. Maia's favorite colors are purple and pink in that order. She loves wearing skirts with glitters on them. She loves putting glitter in her hair, her face, and on the furniture around the house. Our beautiful little girl also lies well and steals things. She lies about eating and drinking something that she wasn't supposed to eat or drink, mostly blaming on Shishi, even though Sheila isn't there. She says she ate something like a food that Mom and Dad wanted her to eat when the untouched food is in plain view right there. She comes home from preschool with her little gems. We don't know where she gets them from, but they somehow appear in her backpack. Those gems now live on Rekha's desk. Maia loves singing, dancing, and watching music videos. One of her favorite ones, believe it or not, is Cherry Bomb. Maia has a great imagination. She plays with her dolls and Barbies for hours. And makes up stories. Sorry. She plays hide and seek with Kai, her brother, but not being very good at hiding. She normally hides her head, but the rest of her body are quite visible. She plays with her friends at preschool, imagining going to Target to buy bath bombs, because that's what she did with her mom, and get their hair done at the hair salon, Maia always being the hairdresser. Maia and Kai, her brother, love to pose for videos and want to see the video right after. My most favorite video of Maia is one taken by her dad. In this video, Maia says, "Happy Mia, Papa." Her dad asks, "What does that mean?" Maia thinks for a couple of seconds and says, "I get myself." I am so grateful that we have so many videos of her and wish that we could make more. It feels right to stand here today to honor Maia. And to find meaning in her devastating death. She was a kind and sweet soul, and her kindness would save lives. Thank you, Mayor Lee, Councilmember Wang, our wonderful friends, my community in my building, my yoga community, all of the other friends that I have, and all of the friends that my family have. Thank you for being here and letting me share a little bit about our beautiful Maia.
Thank you so much. Before we head over and do the next part of our program, we're just going to ask for a moment of silence to reflect on what we've heard, to reflect on Maia, and to think about what we can all do for one another going into the future to keep one another safe. Thank you all again.
Pick it up.
Oh, let it fly? No, come on, don't let it
Dump it
fly.
back. Just dump it
Dump
back.
it back. There you go. There you go.